Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're at the Helicopter Museum in Weston-Super-Mare, and here we go. Apparently the biggest collection of helicopters in the world. Yeah, Chinook right in front of us. Hey? That's a Chinook. Oh. Straight away, one of those, an early one. Massive things, aren't they? Hey?
Called a Chinook by them.
Perhaps this is what the Chinook's modelled on.
Based on, yeah.
Look at the size of it, lengthwise. Look at the length of it. Oh, I can definitely say if you like helicopters, this is the place to come. I don't think this is a Chinook. I'm not very up on helicopters and history. It's a Chinook style, so maybe this is what the Chinook was based on. It's a Bristol Type 192 Belvedere. I'll do a little bit of research to see if that is what they based the Chinook on, because it's very similar to it. Oh, fascinating things, helicopters.
Definitely not a Chinook, there's not two propellers.
There would have been one at the back.
Oh right, taking it off then.
Yeah. It's just massive, isn't they? Well, you look at an helicopter in the sky and you think, oh, they don't look that big, but then look at that. Hello. This is a... I don't know. I can't find... Yeah, Royal Air Force is from, but I can't find what helicopter it is.
Does it say that?
Yeah. Oh, this is built at Weston-Super-Mare. So this is a local. This is a local lad. It's a Bristol Type 171 Sycamore Mark 14. Well, how about that? You know, impressive things.
I mean, you would have to be slim.
Oh yeah.
I have another way we can go.
Absolutely massive. Do not attempt to enter the aircraft. Wouldn't dream of it. One thing is, I do have a slight bit of I think it's called megalophobia, which is when you're around really big things you start to feel a bit confined and a bit claustrophobic and anxious, and I do find it with these big ones. I find it especially when we're at home and we're down by the port and there's cruise ships in and you can get quite close to them. That makes me feel a little bit woof. But these are very big. I'm going to try and just make this in one go, just you see what we see in real time, and if I've got anything to say I will. If I've not, then I won't. But yeah, get as much. What's this one, Mum? Does it say anywhere?
Honeywell.
A honey world.
Honeywell. Well.
A Honeywell.
36.
36.
150 auxiliary power.
Here we go.
Oh. That's got to be for this.
Yeah.
Power unit's got to be.
Oh, the power unit, that is what it's called, isn't it?
But I'm sure that's the same.
No, the power unit is a General Electric
that's a...
Oh,
No,
right.
it's one here I was reading.
Oh,
Oh, here.
It's even got his map in the window still.
Right, it's a Westland WG.
Oh, this is a Westland WG.
WG30 Series 300.
WG30 Series 300. Again, I've not got knowledge. It's just
Helicopter, that's a
look at the length of
bus
that.
helicopter.
Oh, it's dark in there.
I think if they've got what's the one? Chinook. I think a Chinook's wider than that.
Oh yeah, Chinook map. They've got a picture of a Chinook on their website, so I'm assuming that's on the
I
outside.
think it's one of the first generation two propellered one. Are we allowed to open this?
Wouldn't have thought so. You can get up on the steps there and have a look in. What?
It's the army one there. Right?
What?
No.
Oh, this one? Yeah, it does look a bit like a dragonfly, doesn't it? This is a Skeeter AOP Mark 12. Saying I was going to do this in one hit, I won't. We come to the end of this room. When we get to the next room, I shall pick up and start recording. I think there's stuff outside as well, so plenty to see. Here we are in the next section, and there's an engineering heritage award plaque for the Lynx, which I believe the Lynx was the fastest helicopter at one stage, the fastest helicopter in the world. Yeah, there we go. This is a little chart of how fast the Lynx was. World speed record, the Western Lynx. A Rolls Royce engine on the top. That's used, I think that's like a air sea rescue helicopter. Yeah. Ooh. This looks like another Lynx. Oh, it looks like I've got a few Lynx along this one here. Western Wessex. What's that?
It's known to have been piloted by Duke of Edinburgh, the Prince of Wales and the Duke of York, to have carried Princess Anne, Princess Diana, Princess Margaret, the Queen Mother and Princes Harry and William, as well as other VIP states. State dignitaries. They include King Olav of Norway, King Carl of Sweden, John Carlos of Spain, King Hussein of Jordan and President Mitterrand of France.
So this is a famous helicopter. Oh, it's... Yeah.
I think that would have been the Queen in here, look. She's been here.
Oh yeah. The Queen's flight helicopters.
The pilot sits on the top and then the Queen and all the royal family sit in the bottom.
Yeah. A little...
No, that's where it comes.
Oh look, and there's Budgie.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And there is the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh looking at this particular helicopter in this place. Now that's a nice little bit of history, isn't it? I don't know. I can't make out who's this mum. Is that Diana in that picture over there? I can't quite make it out.
I think it's called, yes, Diana. She's got the William smile.
Yeah, that's Diana, I think.
It says Diana.
Is it? The things that have been said in here.
Wow.
Anyone want some roast
Oh, yeah.
swan?
Quite a few seats in it though.
Do you want to see? Is that a seat there?
There's 2 seats here. There's 3 here. And 2 at the front. It's 5.
It's a big old chopper, isn't it? And I mean, his tail fin, the blade tucked in and all it, wrapped round. It'll come back out. Yeah, look, that comes back round, so it's even longer. Very Impressive helicopter that then, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
But when you know who's been in there
Yeah.
and what.
That's. I mean, it's big, but that's
Yeah.
what makes it, I think.
And here is the most famous helicopter of them all. Budgie. I think that was by Fergie, wasn't it?
Fergie, yeah.
So this has got a royal connection as well. That looks like something out of James Bond. What's that?
Oh, I'll have that wooden one.
I don't know what that insignia is, do you?
Learn to test, test to learn.
Yeah, but that's obviously somebody's insignia.
Well, it could be some military.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a happy face on. Seagull in Wessex.
So this is the RAF. Royal Aircraft Establishment. RAE. Never heard of that. Here's a look in the engine bay.
These were in service
Yeah.
until the end of 1982, 6 months after the Falklands conflict.
Alright.
They were fitted out, hurriedly fitted out for the Commando Assault Role in 1962-3 to meet commitments in the conflict with Indonesia. Didn't know we had one. And to support British forces during the withdrawal from Aden.
All got a bit of history, haven't they?
Yeah. This is massive.
Yeah. The other side of the engine bay. And we've got this one here. We've got a bit of uniform in there. Don't know, that'd be Navy, wouldn't it? With the
No, it's got wings. It's going to be Air Force. It's going to be the.
like the Air Royals, like the Air Force
Could be, yeah,
fleet,
if it's got
like
wings.
fleet air arm or something, maybe. There's another big one here. Oh, he's a big one.
On Hermes, 130 miles from the beachhead, Harriers prepared to intercept.
Well,
Despite a
Picture it of the dragonfly. It looks nothing like the dragonfly.
no.
Not like that little one.
Another Westland one.
missiles picked up the action.
We've got a fair few Westland Wessexes here. I mean, this is the same helicopter here that is the Royal one. But this is obviously, look at that. Could be.
Two Skyhawks swoop over the beachhead.
Very interesting. Now this is Australian. This little Cougar. That's got a Rolls Royce engine in there.
This was sort of to do with the Falklands.
Could be, yeah.
That's what it's got all the information about.
Right. Pretty good. Now another Westland. Whirlwind. I like the Westlands. They've got a nice look about them. Unique. Right. That's it for this part of the museum. I'll pick you up again in a minute. On to the next section.
It's had a purr.
It does a bit, doesn't it? Again, this is a Hilton Teledrone.
So is this one.
Ooh, we've got the old Russian helicopters. Oh, there's a little Chinook over here, look. You see, you've been down here? Yeah? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, yeah. I imagine once one country developed a successful helicopter, they all made their own one. This is American, but it's got, I'd imagine that's a Canadian roundel. Having a maple leaf. But it says it's built in Pennsylvania. Yeah, probably. Oh, that's Russian, isn't it? The old red star. But I tell you, you think them Westlands are big, man? You see this one up in front here? Eurocopter. These are the ones back in the early mid-90s you'd see flying over London all the time.
Yeah?
I think so, yeah. Might have been like the air ambulance for a time.
Oh, this?
Yeah, well, this isn't an air ambulance, but this is the helicopter that they used to be the air ambulance, I think.
Not all helicopters need a tail rotor to counter the torque reaction from the engine-driven.
Yeah, see the size of this one.
Along this wall are 3 variations. The white grasshopper used currency.
You used to think that helicopters are small little flight aircraft, but not a chance, they're massive.
Thus cancelling out the torque.
That looks like one of the front-away bikes, but in helicopter form.
Yeah, doesn't it? Yeah.
All the power goes into the engine with no waste of
Look at the size of this boy.
the extra drag up top.
Olympic.
To the left we have
Oh, this is Greek.
Well, I guess, yeah, well, if you look at it.
Well, that was the Greek writing on the side gave it away to me.
Well, yeah. Oh, well, look at one.
A Sud Super Freelon.
Oh, it even says it up there.
What, Olympic?
Yeah.
I'm not sure that, I think that's how the circle went.
There's only 5 circles.
Yeah, it's just.
And there's too many circles. There's
Yeah, something's wrong, yeah.
The symbol should be 3 and 2.
Yeah.
it's green, red, gold.
We're probably maybe even not even halfway through, but if you're in Weston-Super-Mare and you like helicopters, even if you don't like helicopters, to be honest, because I'm not my favourite thing. I like old planes, you know, Spitfires, Hurricanes, Lancasters, B-17s, but it's very worthwhile. I mean, it's £13 adult, £11 concessions. Didn't really see how much the entrance for kids were. I think it was about £8, I think, maybe, but it's definitely worth it. It got everything. You know, again, if you're into helicopters, you're in your element, and they really packed a lot in to well, it's a big space, but they've got a lot in there because like I said, I'm surprised at how big some of these helicopters actually are. So yeah, this looks like something from Vietnam. It is indeed. Yep. What is it? A bell. Yep, you can try and say that word if you can. American section here, the old Star Spangled Banner. Do not touch, I won't. And this one, I'm sure this is the sort of helicopter that you see at the start of MASH. Yeah, but here, so like the Meccano, so like rear end. Yeah, very good. Nice cafe as well. In the front, little gift shop, not too expensive, so that's always a bonus because gift shops usually are expensive. Oh, these things, whenever I'm on flight radar, yeah, you will see dozens of these Bristows, because these are the helicopters that fly workers to and from oil rigs in the North Sea. What, work on the oil rigs? In fact, let's just have a look now. Let's have a look. Flight radar. Yeah, so if you go to like northern England, southern Scotland, hold the camera, please. Pretty make me look an idiot now. Yeah, it's made me
Your hand's in the way, so.
Yeah, it's made me look an idiot. There isn't no helicopters flying in that neck of the woods. But
Helicopter on for Sunday lunch.
But that's what you always say. Well, yeah, look. Picture of one on a oil rig. Yeah, so again, I think we come to the end of this section.
I don't think there is any more sections, is there?
And I'll pick it up at the next bit if I can find anything. So see you in a bit.
The problem in this side, you see, you would be the co-pilot, I'd be the pilot. Oh, car keys there. I've got a torch on me somewhere.
I know, there's plenty of light.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay. Because as you can see, there are more instruments here than there are there.
Yeah.
Grab a seat.
Oh, thank you.
Most Americans are pretty big guys.
Yeah.
What they found in things like the Phantom, you're too big.
Right.
If you have to eject, the ejector handle is about here.
Right.
So to eject, you've got to pull your head down.
Okay.
Now your back is all curved. So they're like little short asses like me.
Yeah.
Right. So do you know how a helicopter flies?
No, I haven't got a clue. I just see him in the air.
Well, this here, you've got one on your side as well.
Okay.
This is called the collective.
Right.
This is called the cyclic. And these things here, you get in a fixed wing, they're called rudder pedals.
Yeah.
But on a helicopter, they're anti-torque pedals.
Right.
Do the same job. If you look up at the rotor head,
Yeah.
watch what's going on.
Oh yeah.
And that's what alters the angle of the rotor head and makes the helicopter turn, move forward, fly backwards. You got it there? Do you want me to move it around?
Yeah. Please. Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
And it works with the tail rotor.
Okay.
So the more you pull on this, it's rather like a helicopter throttle. You just gently lift this. It alters the angle of attack of the rotor blade, as does this. But it puts more power through.
Right.
To start it, we'll go up there to the ground generator.
Yeah.
I've got a button here. I would press that. The engine now, it's a gas turbine engine. It will start to spool up, a bit like you hear on an airliner. You know when you see them parked and the blades are just turning?
Yeah.
That's it spooling up. So what we have to do is, on the collective here, that's a friction lock. You wind that, and that comes to a stop. The gas turbine blades are now rotating at 6,600 RPM. That translates through the gearbox to 480 RPM on the rotor.
Right.
And you would think, well, that's pretty quick. We could sit here all day, and we ain't going to go flying.
No.
Unless we put more power in.
Right.
So it'll just sit there, sort of tuk 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 tuk, which is
It's just
handy.
like ticking over sort of thing.
Yeah.
That was an interesting talk I got given there. Just random. Said, do you want to get in the Huey? So there's a helicopter from Vietnam. I said, yeah, all right. And he just gave me a talk and a lesson. Well, obviously not a proper lesson, but yeah, very interesting about how to fly an helicopter. So I'm just gonna walk about the. Got lots of models. So I'm just gonna quietly. I'll put a bit of music over this maybe of what they've got. American Chinooks, all sorts of liveries. Hope you can see through the glass. A Canadian Chinook, Sea King, and a patchy. A few lynxes. And I believe that is what I've just been in, the Huey. Yeah, I was in the co-pilot seat, obviously. There's another one. I was in one of them just now, yeah. Very good. And a bit bigger over here. Again, apologies if the glass is a bit reflective. Well, if it's too much. But there are some absolutely gigantic helicopters in there. Helicopters I never thought would be the size that they are. And yeah. Loads. Yeah, just a few more to finish off. Model van dream. Wonder how much this collection cost to put together now. Right. So, and just before my battery goes, what do you think of the museum?
Do you know what? I was pleasantly surprised because I didn't want to come. I thought it'd be boring, but no.
Recommend it, would you?
I would actually, yeah.
Good. Yeah, Mike, what did you?
And the toilets are clean.
Pardon?
And the toilets are clean.
Good stuff. What do you think of the museum?
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I didn't even realise that there was so much detail to helicopters, you know?
No.
But yeah,
it was good.
It's very good for the money.
Yeah, I think it's good for the money. And what did you think of the museum?
Yeah, good, interesting. I've got a lot of good things in there now.
Yeah.
So,
Wouldn't have never done it without, you know, being down here, so...
no,
Yeah.
it's good to make the most of it, isn't it?
I think so. Oh yeah, you got... Oh, it's up to you.
That doesn't say helicopter museum.
That's up to you. So yeah, and my summing up, definitely worth the visit if you're here, worth the money, especially if you get the little talk I had of the in Huey, make your trip worthwhile. So yeah, that's the end of the video. We've enjoyed ourselves. We're going to go back to the van now and get warm. So yeah, like I say, definitely recommend the helicopter museum if you're in this neck of the woods at any point. So yeah, once again, we'll see you on the next one.